Yesterday, there was a huge announcement, and that would be the Junior Lord Mayor of Melbourne. 7 young Melburnians from across metropolitan Melbourne were chosen from hundreds of entries, and they can now follow in the footsteps of our current Lord Mayor. One of those was Chloe Amalfi. She is now a Junior Lord Mayor of Melbourne. She's 12 years of age and is from Genazzano FCJ College. Chloe, congratulations.
Thank you.
Has it always been a dream of yours to be the mayor?
Not that much, no.
So what made you apply?
My teacher, she offered it to the class, and I was actually the only one that applied to it. So
You've got to be in it to win it.
Yeah.
And what questions did you get asked?
In the panel.
Yeah, so when you applied to be the mayor for the next 12 months with some fairly special duties, what did they ask you?
They said, what would you do to improve Melbourne as Lord Mayor? So the other finalists talked about plastic, pollution, but I talked about more homeless people and the future and infrastructure.
So tell us about some of your ideas for the future and infrastructure and for people that are living homeless in Melbourne.
With homelessness, maybe vacant buildings as temporary shelters, maybe giving them the opportunity to get employed, work with charities around Melbourne and help them and give them food and clothing.
And were these all ideas of yours? Did you go to other people for these ideas?
My auntie helped me a lot,
good, yeah.
but I made the ideas and then she helped me with them.
So infrastructure was something else that you wanted to talk about. What would you change infrastructure-wise?
Maybe not too many apartments because, in the city, but around my house, and there's an apartment being built at the end of my street, and I don't really like that, and I think we should create more houses.
Chloe Amalfi is with you. She has been selected as a Junior Lord Mayor of Melbourne. She's one of 7 that have been selected. Have you been told what your job will be, Chloe? What are some of your responsibilities?
Well, next Thursday is Melbourne Day, so I'll be raising the flag with Sally Cup at Enterprise Park, and my class will be coming as well. So that's one of my duties.
And have you been told whether or not you have any other powers while you're in the big job?
Yes, I'm pretty sure I do. And Sally said I might be able to come to your school one day, which would be really good.
Have you already had some ideas about what you want to be when you finish school?
Not really. No.
Lord Mayor's has it ever been on your list before?
No.
And have you met Sally Cap?
Yes. I was with her and I took a lot of photos with her yesterday.
A lot of selfies.
Yeah.
You're with Chloe Amalfi, the Junior Lord Mayor of Melbourne, and you can call in if you would like to ask Chloe a question as well, 1300 222 774, and you can text as well, 0437 774 774. What did your friends and family think of this? You said your auntie helped you out, but what have friends and family been saying to you, Chloe?
My mum and dad and my brother were very happy for me. They were also with me yesterday. My mum's getting all these messages from friends and family friends of congratulations. So they're all pretty excited.
That's your 15 minutes of fame. Well, you got 12 months of it.
Yeah.
If you were in this job permanently, so you've spoken about infrastructure and you've spoken about homelessness, but if this was your job, if you were the Lord Mayor, if you were Sally Cap, what would you do? What would you change about Melbourne?
Definitely some, especially homeless, work with that, and any kind of other jobs that council would do.
And are you good at organising people, and are you good with making lists and delegating, those kinds of things?
I think, yes.
So what are your favourite subjects at school?
Maths and PE.
Okay, so PE's just been made. There's been lots of discussion around PE and the fact now that it's really important for young kids to be involved in PE and make it compulsory. What sort of PE do you guys do at school?
This term we are doing netball.
Mm-hmm. What position do you play?
I play centre and wing attack.
Centre and wing attack. No wonder they've selected you as Lord Mayor.
And also I do dance.
What kind of dance?
Contemporary, jazz, hip hop, and ballet.
And is that all at school?
No, it's at my club in Richmond, Pure All Stars.
And what made you want to get into dance? Because that's lots of different styles.
I've actually done it since I was really little, and at school we also do it a little bit for a co-curricular thing.
Dance is fantastic, isn't it? Because you can do all different ip and it just makes you feel kind of free and happy.
I actually have it tonight.
Do you? Which class tonight?
Hip hop and jazz.
Is hip hop as hard as it looks?
No.
Really?
It's really fun and you get into the groove.
You get into the groove. So that's easy for you because you're 12. For me, I just look like a weird old lady trying to get into the groove. Chloe Amalfi is with you. She has been labelled one of the 7 young Melburnians to be a junior Lord Mayor. There's a question for you that's come in from a listener. Sarah, what's your question for Chloe?
Hello, Junior Lord Mayor. I was just wondering what you thought of homework.
What do you think of homework, Chloe?
I like homework, but not too much of it because it can take up a lot of your time.
Of course. And what is your favourite type of homework?
Maths.
Maths. Do you think we have too much at school, though?
Pardon?
Do you think you have too much homework or just enough?
I think just enough at my school.
Do you think there's too much homework put onto kids, Sarah? Because lots of parents and carers often think that.
Absolutely. I definitely think that. I think reading's important and then having a lot of time to play and do sports, just like our Junior Lord Mayor was saying.
The Junior Lord Mayor. I reckon that Chloe would do an amazing job. Sarah, they're wonderful questions. Thank you. Do you think that there's too much homework? I mean, what do your friends at school say? Do you think there's too much homework? Would you prefer some more time just to be 12 and play when you get home?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes we will have termly big projects like we do now. They're not that hard, but sometimes they are a little bit challenging. Yeah, I wish we didn't have as much as those. But weekly homework, we don't have a lot. It's just like spelling and maths.
Well, it sounds like you're good at maths, Chloe, which is always great. So wasn't. Chloe Amalfi, Junior Lord Mayor of Melbourne, 12 years of age, from Genazzano FCJ College. Yesterday was announced that she will take part in many official duties over the next 12 months, including for Melbourne Day, raising the flag with Lord Mayor Sally Capp. Have you had a little practice on it yet?
No, I have not.
You'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong, Chloe?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations again. Best of luck, and thank you so much for joining us. So if we want anything done, we're just going to give you a call, okay?
Okay.
This one says, how about a public holiday for Melbourne in your honour, Chloe, is Julie from Port Melbourne. It's coming up to the 3 o'clock news.